Hey guys, Blake here, and welcome back to Urban Veteran. Today I wanted to go over a new product I just purchased to help me shoot better videos. What this is the DJI Osmo Mobile 2 gimbal. And what it does, it's a gimbal system for your cell phone to help you shoot better shots. As you move, the gimbal holds the phone pretty much still. You can operate it with a toggle switch, which I'll show you in just a second, and pan around, it'll follow your face, etc. So I want to unbox it and show you what you get and give you some pros and cons. I've not used it a whole lot, but I'm going to give you some pros and cons. So here's the box it comes in. It's the foam box. This is the first con. Comes in a foam box, not a case. There's no latch. So that's the first con. So in here you get your user's manuals, which there are several. Then you get the charging cord, which I don't have in here, and then you get the gimbal itself. So the gimbal is a 3-axis gimbal. Nice little ergonomic handhold. 3 axes, 1, 2, and 3, to help keep your phone really still. So what I'm going to do is I have this other phone here. I'm going to go ahead and place this other phone into the gimbal and show you what this does for your phone and your shooting abilities. Because for me, I'm not the one to shoot a very steady video. I'm the guy with almost hand Tourette's. So, you know, it's just one of those things. For me, it was a need and a want. So I'll go over actually I won't go over how to get this thing perfectly aligned, because it is a pain in the rear end to get it aligned. You have a couple different screws you have to mess with to get it to where it'll hold flat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this guy on. Alright, so now the phone is in gimbal mode. So now when I move this around, no matter how I move my hand, notice what that phone is doing. It's staying straight, no matter how you move it. So that's really good if you're walking down a path, running. It's holding that phone pretty still. And then you have zoom here on the side, so you can zoom your camera in. This all works with the DJI Mobile Go app. Then you have your joystick, which you can control the gimbal and how you want it to go. So there's 2 different modes. This mode will hold it still on as you're walking. It's going to hold it in the same position. The second mode is a more active mode, I'd say. See how fast I can move that, and that gimbal is just holding it still. So these gimbals operate off motors. So the motor here, here, and here, they're constantly working. So it's great. You really want to balance your phone the best you can, or the motors are working extra hard and you're not going to get as much battery life. This thing does have pretty good battery life. It will last you pretty much about all day. I think, you know, not shooting constantly all day, but as you're out sightseeing or vlogging or whatever, it will do a good job for you. Then what's cool is if I rotate my wrist, it flips modes. So it can tell that I want to shoot up and down, so left and right. So it will automatically change to that unless I tell it not to. So I've just now put it back in that other mode, and it's not going to flop, it's just going to hold it straight. So what I want to do is I'm going to take, I'm actually recording on my cell phone because my other tripod is broke. So as soon as I get the new tripod, hopefully soon, I'll be able to do a little bit better. But I'm going to take this camera off, I'm going to put it on the gimbal, and we're going to go for a little walk, and I'll show you exactly what it's capable of doing. Not 100%, because I still don't know how to work it at 100%, I'll be honest with you guys. But I do want to tell you, this product will cost you less than $100, and it gives you the capability of shooting really high quality still videos for less than $100. So for me, it was like a no-brainer. And it's made by DJI. If you don't know who DJI is, look them up. They're pretty much the #1 in drones, in gimbal. Every one of their drones has a gimbal in it, so they were really good. They put a lot of product knowledge into this. So I'm going to take you off of this tripod, put you on here, and we'll go for a walk. All right, guys, here we are on the gimbal. So I'm moving the camera around pretty good bit, and you can see it's just a pretty smooth, fluid motion of how it follows me where I'm going. So it allows you to, if I'm bouncing up and down, moving a lot, it's not really moving you that much on the camera. So I can also double click. Let's get around here. I'll double click on the button. It'll recenter. I can tell it to cut it off. So as I cut it back on, it'll auto come back to me. There we go. So I'm not using the DJI Go app right now. When you're using the DJI Go app, you can double hit the menu button, and what it'll do is it will use your other camera. So that's pretty neat. So I like it. I'm gonna put it in another mode real quick. And I cut it off again. See, I told you I'm new to this. Oh, there we go. So it takes some getting used to, but to be able to shoot moving around and actually get a good steady picture, it's pretty difficult to do nowadays. So I'm just taking a walk. I mean, you know how the cameras do when you're walking and trying to video your kids playing soccer or whatever. So this actually does pretty well. I can't complain. So now I've got it in the other mode where it will follow. Like I said, it takes some getting used to, but as far as steady apps, this is steady gimbals. The DJI Mobile Osmos 2 is pretty much where it's at for me. So 2 times in a row, I've been reminded why you don't film on the phone, because both times I've been cut off by a phone call. But regardless, the DJI Osmos Mobile 2 is a great platform for just getting out and about, for vlogging, for your kids' sports, for whatever really you want to use it for. It is tripod compatible, so if you get one, let me know how it works for you. If you do me a favor, please like, comment, and share. We're up to 38 subscribers, so that's a couple weeks, and we're up to 38, so thank y'all for everything. Also, content. Let me know what you want to see. We've got a real cool video coming up that I'm shooting Thursday. If you're a Colt firearms fan or firearms fan in general, you're going to want to see this. So guys, thank you for watching, and please stay safe out there.